I was trying to lose weight and everybody told me to cut my calories by 200. So I actually started to look at what 200 calories was. This is 200 calories of zucchini and this is 200 calories of pasta. This is actually 10 cups and this is 1 cup. Now I don't know about you, but every time I ate pasta, I never ate 1 cup of pasta. I used to have a mountain of pasta like this. Now I've tested a few things. When you eat this with meat sauce, yes, you can tell the difference a small amount, but it's not really that much difference and you can cut a huge amount of calories. When I did this with these two foods, I immediately started to lose weight. The next thing I looked at was my snacks. This is 20 chips and it has 200 calories. Now I don't know about you, but after supper, when I sit down, sometimes when I'm gonna watch a movie, I don't eat 20 chips ever. So I was eating probably 700, 800, maybe 1,000 calories. Matter of fact, I could pound a whole bag of these most nights. Now this is 8 cups of air pop popcorn. This is delicious. The chips actually are full of a bunch of chemicals, especially the flavored ones. And I mean, those are my favorite. I hardly ate plain chips unless I was putting them in dip. So look at 20 chips, look at 8 cups of popcorn. This is 200 calories, guys. I know it's hard to believe. Make that switch and you'll start dropping weight. Another food hack. Another snack that we all love to have, Oreo cookies. 2 of these Oreo cookies are 200 calories. Now, my whole thing lately is trying to eat single ingredient foods, stuff that we've been eating for thousands of years, not all the processed foods. Listen, I love Oreos, but I think my taste buds were so messed up that, you know, things like apples didn't even seem sweet to me. And I mean, apples are great. They have so much fiber in them. They got a bunch of antioxidants in them. They come from nature. They grow on a tree. They come with this peel on them that preserves them and you can have them on the shelf for, you know, weeks and weeks and weeks before you eat them. These Oreos, these last for years on a shelf. There's so many chemicals in them. I mean, the first ingredient in these is sugar. And after that, it's like glucose, fructose, dextrose. These are all sugar. This is basically an entire sugar cookie. And I mean, I used to eat these things 3, 4, 5 times a week. Sometimes I'd buy them for the guys at the rig and I would eat an entire row before I got back to the rig to give them to the guys. So switch them up for apples, guys. You can have these as a treat sometimes, but on the daily, you want to be eating these single ingredient things that come from nature. All right, guys, you heard me talk about chips. They used to be one of my absolute favorite things to eat. I don't eat them that much. Now we're going to talk about ice cream. I love ice cream. I used to go to Dairy Queen all the time till I found out about all the oils. The ice cream doesn't even melt in the summer, which is the weirdest thing. Me and Amanda used to watch movies, and when we weren't getting chips, we were getting ice cream from the corner store, overpaying for it, $10 a tub. If you look at the calories that are in this, it's insane. There's about 1,000 calories in this. In 3/4 of a cup, it says 480 calories. I started making my own ice cream. My buddy Mark showed me how to do this. I have 2 scoops of protein powder in here. I'll add a little bit of fruit in, sometimes banana, blueberries, a bunch of different stuff, and I'll put Greek yogurt, and I'll use that in this Ninja Creamy. And guys, I mean, this is 200 calories of this style of ice cream, and this is a little over 200 calories of my protein ice cream. So you can see the difference here. When I mix this up, it turns into this creamy, beautiful ice cream that's super healthy, only has like 4 ingredients in it. And you know, this stuff, I mean, if I read you the ingredients list on this, I can barely see it for one, but it has a bunch of stuff in it. You know, you just don't want to eat, guys. You got to remember, this has been made to sit in the freezer for months and months and months, so it doesn't spoil. It's got tons of preservatives. And I mean, this is what you get for 200 calories. And this is just a little over 200 calories of my ice cream. So make that switch and you'll start dropping the weight. Breakfast cereal. This is a cup of breakfast cereal. This is 200 calories. I've been eating this stuff the first 15, 20 years of my life. This is what most parents feed their kids. I was no different. My parents fed this to me. I fed it to my kids until I realized how much sugar is in it and how bad it is. This is 3 cups. So this is 600 calories before you even put the milk in. And I mean, this is how much cereal I used to eat. I didn't just cover the bottom of the bowl. These breakfast cereals, guys, they have a whole row in the grocery store dedicated to these things because they're so profitable. The box that the cereal comes in actually costs more than the cereal that's in the box. They're made in giant manufacturing plants. There's tons of colors and dyes added to them. They're absolutely horrible for your health, disrupting your hormones. Get them out of your diet. This is 200 calories. You can substitute things like oatmeal, yogurt. There's all kinds of great other things, eggs that you can have in the morning that are much, much better than taking in all this sugar, spiking your insulin, and storing fat. One last thing I want to mention is drinks. We drink so many of our calories, especially now. This is 200 calories of soda. Now you remember the popcorn, you remember this zucchini. So you can drink this down in about a minute flat. I mean, sometimes we get pizza and I do have some pop occasionally, once a month, once every couple of months, and I'll drink 2 or 3 of these with pizza, right? So that's like an extra 600 calories. Same thing with fruit juices. You should always eat your fruit, never drink it. This is 200 calories of grapefruit juice. Lots of people have orange juice, grapefruit juice, apple juice in the morning. You're having an extra 200, 300, 400 calories if you have a couple of glasses of this. Water, guys, absolute best. You should be drinking this as much as you can. 0 calories, you need it in your body. Get the absolute best water, one of the best things that you can drink. This is another food hack that I wanted to show you guys. Now, I've been trying to eat better and better and push out the processed foods, get the chemicals out of my body, add in things that I love. Now, I absolutely love sauces. I love barbecue sauce, I love salad dressings, all these different ones. My wife, Amanda, started making this organic vegetable soup. What's in it, Amanda?
Potatoes, carrots, red pepper, garlic, basil, a little bit of pepper.
It's delicious. I started using it like a sauce because it's got like kind of a little bit of spice to it from some of the herbs that are in it. I got some chicken here. You know, sometimes chicken, especially if it's in the fridge for a day or two, it gets a little dry. I'll throw a little bit on there. And this is just vegetables, guys, blended up, but it tastes absolutely delicious. I love soup and I love putting it on my foods just, you know, to give them a little more flavor, right? Especially when they've been in the fridge, because you know, when you meal prep after a couple days, sometimes they're sitting in there, they're not as good. Well, this can spice it right up. I have my broccoli here. I like to add a little bit of nutritional yeast on it just because it's super healthy for you. It has a bunch of vitamins in it. It gives it kind of a cheesy taste. If I'm trying to lean out and trying to cut my calories back a bit, this is another little hack. Try this one, guys. Try the soup. You'll absolutely love it, and you're giving your body all the stuff that it wants.